these verbs in the box, and you need to complete the sentences using the right word. Look at the example. It says, some people thought the news. The answer is was, even though the word news is plural. Because we don't say the new.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
The news was good. The news was interesting. That's an issue. It makes sense?
Uh-huh. My mind told me use were.
Where? Exactly. Which
Okay.
is which is natural because we are thinking in plural stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Last night, some people on the news were quite interesting. Why do we have news where now?
Because we are talking about the people.
Because we are talking about people. This is what I meant with a long noun. The
Okay.
noun that is so long that sometimes we are speaking so fast that we won't stop to think if I'm talking about a plural thing or a singular thing. So your mind should be on the subject. Focus on the subject and check if the subject is plural or singular. And then we go on.
Okay.
I know.
Uh-huh.
All right. So these are the easy exercises. You're going to have a blast with it. It's going to be easy for you. So let's start with number 2.
Okay. The majority of TV series these days have.
These are the options.
Oh, only that?
Yeah, only those.
Only those, sorry.
Only those.
Really? Okay. Majority of TV series these days feature very famous actors.
You're right. It's use feature as a plural verb. Why is it plural? What's your subject?
Um, the TV series.
Almost. The majority of things. The majority. The majority. The majority is singular. We both fell in the trap.
And these were the easiest ones.
The majority. No. We right. Yeah, because we are talking about the majority talks about a number of things, and a number of things is plural.
So it's okay.
So it's okay.
Okay.
We're gonna see some examples in a moment, so you can.
Okay. The
Ready.
new TV series that new TV series featuring one of my favorite actors
Oh,
or
well, that was
featuring
unexpected. Don't use an ing because
mm,
if it's ing, you need the verb to be.
okay. That new TV series. I don't know how to conjugate.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, if you use the verb feature, the letter B is featured too, but you need to check the conjugation.
Who is the matador?
And Hi. They are hard.
Uh, feature again. I don't know.
Picture again. All
Mhm.
right. So here, the interesting thing is about plural nouns. There are some singular nouns that will always have an S at the end,
Oh,
such as news and series. If you're talking about, I don't know, you see a poster for Netflix poster. You will see now playing only on Netflix. Um, Netflix series, for example. Are you watching You, by the way?
I only see like the two first seasons.
Yeah, we're busy people.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am
Look,
watching The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Nice. Did you play the game?
Nope.
Me neither, but I'm enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting. So look, we're talking about one,
Mm-hmm.
and then the verb ends in S. The word series ends in S. Why? Because hashtag English. Then we had we
Nice.
get that new TV series features because it's only one.
Okay. Because English.
Exactly. because because the S represents singular in English. Which is amazing. Uh, that's tricky.
Nice.
Those
Yeah.
are these little tricks that makes perfection.
Mhm. Okay.
Good. Try with number 3.
The long distance events in athletics anymore. Do not interest me anymore.
Interesting. Interesting is an adjective. You need the verbs.
Mm,
Interest is a verb,
mhm.
right? And if it's negative,
Interesting. No, I would use do not interest me.
do not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do not. Which is don't, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do not interest me. That is correct because we are talking about events.
Yes.
But what about we're talking about athletics?
Athletics. Um,
But what if? Not what about if. Come on.
doesn't interest me.
Yeah. Athletics doesn't interest me. Or does not. Mhm. This is don't. This is doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
That was very evident. I hope you find some that are like, whoa, I didn't see that. But you're doing great. Number 4.
Do you enjoy?
I just enjoy the whoa, makes sense, you know?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. The athletes from the United States of America usually win a lot of.
Mhm. Mhm.
The United
Repeat.
States of America usually wins a lot.
Mhm. Easy. Easy. I knew it. Number 5.
Everyone at football practice were talking.
Incorrect. Pronouns everyone, everybody,
Uh-huh.
etc. are
Uh-huh.
considered singular, even though you are talking about a group of people.
So everyone was?
Yes, that's correct. Crazy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Uh, um, Everyone is considered as was.
Mhm. And is and place, and everybody does.
Okay. Like
Does
an
anyone?
amount of people
Uh-huh.
is was, does, and that.
No, 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 no. An amount of people is actually, if you say an amount, like literally an amount of people. In this case, is because you said amount. The majority of people go. An amount of people goes or go. No, an amount of people is plural. An amount of people are
Where?
or were.
Okay.
Exactly. But if you say everyone, specifically the pronoun everyone and everybody, is singular because it's in the same family as anyone, someone, no one,
Okay.
nobody, anybody, anyone.
Okay.
All
Okay.
the indefinite pronouns, including everyone and everybody, are singular.
Nice.
Take a note on that.
Yes.
That's take a note on that.
It's a little bit tricky
Yep. It's very specific stuff.
because of English. What is the name of it's on the you said you told me the name of these things that anyone, everyone,
Indefinite pronouns.
definite pronouns.
All indefinite pronouns, including the group ones, are considered singular.
Singular. Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
Hmm. All my
Okay,
class.
let it
Um,
be. Yes, sorry. Go.
all my classmates and everyone. Football practice. Now is where, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about the earthquake yesterday.
Uh,
But,
Always and everyone that's who practice.
but
Yes, you are
this,
correct.
but- because it is using classmates, right?
Because, precisely, and there is also something very similar to what you say. Maria and Tom were dancing together. Maria and Tom are two nouns connected with the word and.
Okay.
Look at this.
We are talking about.
That's the reason we use where here, the connector and.
Mm,
You see?
okay. Repeating the same old arguments is pointless.
Repeating these simple arguments is pointless. You are correct. Good job. How did you know it was is?
Because they are talking about the arguments.
No, interesting. Correct. Because arguments is plural. So if you're talking about arguments, that will be where, no are. Are pointless.
The word is, right?
The word what?
Is.
Why are we using is? Check this out. Similar to what happened to indefinite pronouns, when a sentence starts with a gerund, the sentence is singular.
Okay.
All right. That's another rule.
Every time a sentence start. Every time a sentence starts with a gerund,
The sentence is singular. So we say, teaching English is really, 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 really fulfilling.
really?
Yes. Ugh.
Okay.
All right. Dude, they should be. No. It's no time. It's no time to say that. Repeating the same old arguments is pointless. And every time you can like literally conjugate it in past, in present perfect, for example, has been.
Uh-huh.
What do you think? Give me an example about what has your experience been training these recent years? Remember, start this with a gerund.
With a gerund? Yes.
Yep, gerund.
Training these last years has been a very nice experience.
Correct. And even though you say years, the next word should be singular because you're talking about training, you see? Yes, it is fulfilling. It feels good. It feels good. I have to accept it. Let's go.
And these arguments are pointless.
Exactly. Are pointless. Perfect. Okay, there we go, girl. There we have it. The everything we all the highlights that we just took from are very well put over here. Take this out. Bro, what happened? Oh. So they go, it goes. Usage of several variants examples. Most subject except third person singular use the standard form of the verb. The dogs roll, I need to catch, you look like a celebrity. This is kindergarten English. However, if the subject is third person singular, we use the S in present tense. The dog rolls, no? Again, kindergarten English. She needs, right? If the verb ends in X, double S, SH, etc., which are the silent sounds, we need an extra syllable. Hisses, matches. And kindergarten English. But then, grew was advanced. Here we go. Here's a list of some additional subject verb agreements rules. Number one. 1, 2, 3 action.
When using the negative form in the present tense, only the verb only the verb do needs to match the subject.
Right. Many students commit the mistake to say doesn't likes.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Mm.
Classic. Number 2, action.
Likewise,
Correct.
in questions that involve the word do, only do needs to match the subject.
Good. Do you know? Does anybody know? Many students commit the mistakes to say does anybody knows?
How?
Does anyone knows? Yes.
Okay.
Right?
But it is in the word does.
Exactly. Because it's in the word does. You don't need it here. But we are speaking so fast and you were thinking in Spanglish that sometimes this mistake happens in advanced.
Okay.
Number 3.
If the subject consists of multiple nouns joined by the conjunction and, treat the subjects as plural and use the plural form of the verb. That's what you said.
That's what I said. Precisely. Right? And this is a simple sentence. But then you will have later on, I'm going to jump a little bit ahead. There is another one where we have
The rules.
just a little, just a little. Aha, look at this. Action.
If additional phrases come between the subject and the verb must still agree with the subject. These sentences can be tricky, so be careful. A group consisting of forces, a little group, resource departs for the volcano. They are talking about the group.
They are talking about the group, not about the 3 people. That's precisely the issue. So the word and can be tricky because and will tell you there are more than one things. But if you're talking about a singular thing, then you will need to use the singular verb.
Okay.
Right? I like to think about verbs as also singular and plural. You know, like they exist in present and past, yes, but we should also think in singular and plural as well. This is like that's an advanced quality of verbs.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. Let's check here's the information we saw also. These words always act as singular subjects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Indefinite pronouns. Look at these two examples.
Everybody loves using correct grammar. Oh, yes, of course.
Oh yeah, sure. Very
Okay.
well.
Either blue or green works for the wallpaper color. Okay.
Mhm. Either, that's interesting.
Either.
Either blue or green works. Oh, I would definitely say work in this one, and that's
Even
incorrect.
even if the word either is there.
Even if the word is yeah, because my mind goes with blue or green,
Mm,
but the word either should be considered. I love how they actually put either and neither here as conjunctions. So neither the Mexican nor the African. Yes, really? I would say are. Oh my God, my brain.
and they were easy.
And they were easy.
Mm.
And these are B2. Jesus Christ. So we're Jonah.
Check my spelling.
Neither. No, my spelling, my grammar. Neither the Mexican or the African one are are Jesus chosen as the new pope.
You're close.
You're close. The grammar neither the Mexican nor the American one is. Oh, holy wow.
Every day you learn something new.
Yeah, that's humble. That's humbling.
Yes.
So the correct sentence is yeah. The
Please learn
subject of the
me too
sentence is
right
neither
now.
yeah, no, this is that's the reason I like to teach these because we don't notice. It's so tricky. And we are speaking and talking and we're going away and we miss this, you know?
Mhm.
Mhm. One is singular. Since one is singular, the verb should also be singular. Either blue or green works. Wow. There you go. Take a note.
Take a note.
Mhm.
You too.
I'm doing. I'm actually doing that. Pinky promise. Well, 12.2. Read that one.
uh, if additional phrases or the example.
We already read this one. That was the one from the group
Ah,
that
yes.
departs.
Yes.
So second.
Be particularly careful of subjects that use the phrase one of. The word one is singular even when follow, follow by plural
Hello.
nouns.
Mhm. And read the example.
One of the world's leading scientists still has trouble speaking in public. Me.
Yes.
Okay.
Has. Even though we are talking about scientists.
But scientist is singular, right?
No, because we have an S over here. Scientist, singular, is only with a T.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
But they are talking about the one.
Yes, one of the worlds. So this one of the is tricky because also Spanish speakers translated into one of the scientists in
Uh-huh.
singular. That's a common mistake too.
Okay.
Okay, so there are two bullets we have to dodge here. Number one, check if the group that you're talking about, one of the is plural. Okay, it's one of the plus plural noun. And then this formula, let's call it, should go with a singular verb. Has, is, was, etc.
Okay.
That's also tricky.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus finishes here.
Jesus, my Lord. All the books. That's also very tricky. Number 15, 1 to 3 action.
Similarly, words that indicate a portion, including percentages, use the number of the noun that describe. This noun is typically the object of the phrase of. All of the book is rent. All of the books are rent. Some of the film is funny. Sorry.
Funny.
Some of the films are funny. Okay, 50% of the house is made of wood. 50% of the houses are made of wood.
Right.
Okay.
What do you say?
I would say that it depends on the word that is before the verb.
The phrase depends before the noun. I don't think so. No, because in all of the examples, the phrase is the same.
No. The word, the noun.
The
Book
noun per se, no? That's the commandment.
because it says the book is or the books are.
Yes. Yes. Precisely. Now, in context, what's the meaning of all of the book is ruined? Because all, watch out, is entirely everything. And sometimes we can think about a group of people. This is the trick here. The word all, we use it for plural things. All the people. Then what's the meaning of all of the book?
Like the entire book?
The entire book. That's precisely the meaning that we need to convey. So for number 15, be careful on understanding the how can I tell you this? Understand the context of the use of quantifiers like all, some, and a number, because probably this can provoke a mistake.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason I'm telling you all this is because I have a homework for you.
Very nice.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. So there is let me show it to you. You're gonna write.
May I use my iPad?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure, whatever you like. Presentation. Maybe a task. Okay. Here we go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna write a little article
Okay.
of opinion
Okay. About what?
about your career.
Interesting.
Mhm. Mhm. Let's write about
How long?
can you before we go for how long, can you tell me again what's your specialty? Microbiology, right?
No.
No,
Molecular biology.
molecular biology. Okay.
How long it needs to be?
That's exactly what I'm typing. Let's
Okay.
do usually the B2 first uh, articles go from 100 to 200 words, and usually one has too much to say. That 200 words is very few information. Like actually, sometimes one you need to expand. You feel the need to expand a little bit further. So let's see. Let's do as much as you can. You know, half a page. But let's not go so deep in it.
Okay.
So here we go. Task.
This is for tomorrow?
Open your WhatsApp. That's for tomorrow. And if you don't finish, I can give you time to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
It is open.
It is completely open. Okay. This is type of exercises that you will find in a B2 first exercise. Go
Should
to WhatsApp
molecular,
and read it, please.
should molecular biology be a compulsory subject in secondary education? That's a good question.
I told you. I knew it. You know, that's going to trigger you.
Okay. Written essay expressing your opinion on the statement above, including the following points. Study of genetics, implication of healthcare. Okay, sure, an idea. Very nice. Let me find a good sticker for this.
You can say, ahorita no.
Sí,
No,
ahorita.
sí, ahorita.
Sí, ahorita. It is very good.
Do it. Today is racist day. Oh, I'm recording.
Today is what?
Let me stop the recording.